Good evening out there, everybody. Alan D9J Sports. We're right back at it. Well, the Baltimore Ravens and Derrick Henry. Well, they fall short again. Won an incredible ball game, and we're going to get into it, and we're going to tell you why the Baltimore Ravens are doing the same thing that we see from them in big-time games. Let's get this thing started. Well, if you've been up watching a football game all night, at some point you felt like the Buffalo Bills could not beat the Baltimore Ravens. But the Buffalo Bills showed they would be resilient, and they continued to fight. Time and time again, every time the Baltimore Ravens would go down and score a touchdown, the Buffalo Bills kept hanging around. Derrick Henry had one of the most incredible performances that you'd ever want to see. But in the end, Derrick Henry cost the football up and cost the Baltimore Ravens the football game, plain and simple. After toting the football time and time again, breaking tackles, breaking long runs, all that training paid off. But the one thing he should have been training on is holding on to the football in big-time games. In crucial situations, as dejected Lamar Jackson sit on the sideline, and all he could do was shake his head. And in disbelief that they had come so far, but then it's the same old thing over and over again. I'm here to tell you the Baltimore Ravens are disappointing. They're starting the season off disappointing, losing the way they lost last season, and then coming back to start the season off and losing in the same fashion. They can't close ball games. Let's just be honest with you. They can't close ball games. Every time you turn around in big key situations, somebody fumbles the ball or somebody doesn't hold on to the ball or catch the football. Yep. Let's just call it what it is. The Buffalo Bills and their hype-filled quarterback. And I don't mean hype-filled when I say that he can't play football, but over and over again, it was hard for me to listen to the telecast. I had to turn it down because Chris Collinsworth, no matter what Josh Allen done or didn't do, he was pumping him up like he was the best thing that ever played football. That has to stop, ladies and gentlemen. That has to stop. On one play, they threw a pass out. He threw a 2-yard pass out, and the guy takes the football. And Cook takes the football and runs 60 yards. And all Chris Collinsworth was talking about that was all Josh Allen. Just doesn't make any sense. But back to the Baltimore Ravens. When are the Baltimore Ravens going to get it together? John Harbaugh, what is going on? Penalties but fumbles and turnovers and not being able to close football games is what's really hurting the Baltimore Ravens. We can't believe in the Baltimore Ravens, ever believe that the Baltimore Ravens or take the Baltimore Ravens serious, because in big time games, in the playoffs, they choke, and now in the regular season, let's just call it what it is, they choked. They choked, ladies and gentlemen. They pretty much gave the game to the Buffalo Bills. That takes a lot. That takes a lot out of a football team when you put out all that hard work and dominated the other team. I mean completely dominated them, but then to lose in that fashion. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it isn't that they lost the game. It's in the fashion that they lost the game. The whole entire game, they were in the lead of the football game, and then turned the football over. Derrick Henry just tainted that great performance that he had. Because I'm here to tell you, if you watch the game or if you didn't watch the game, he's an unstoppable force. That's when he holds on to the football. So the Baltimore Ravens have to get back in the lab. And this is going to be a tough loss, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it's game one, it's going to be a tough loss for the Baltimore Ravens. Will the Ravens be able to rebound? They need to buy shirts, t-shirts, and their whole motto need to be closed. Finish the game. Finish the game. That's what they need to work on. Finishing games out, because moving forward, we cannot take them serious. There's no real way that we can take the Baltimore Ravens serious after falling on national TV like they did tonight. It's disappointing, ladies and gentlemen. Derrick Henry, you're going to have to live with this one a long time. This is Alan with D9J Sports. Just wanted to check in with you guys and girls. What an incredible weekend, opening weekend of the National Football League. And this weekend, week one closed out with an epic game. A classic that didn't really have to be a classic. Alan with D9J Sports. On the way out, I'm going to tell you, Baltimore Ravens, you gotta be able to finish. See you in the morning on the morning drive. I'm definitely OUT.